有些人可能会问我们，这些衣服的主人是不是已经过世了？
Adults come asking like, are all these like washed? People think that you're digging like people's used worn underwear kind of vibe, you know?
There's this like rush of dopamine you get if you find what you're looking for.
I'm also a student and I'm also very broke. So thrifting is just generally also just a more affordable option.
Even though it's like I'm paying for like older clothes, it still feels good to know that like I'm not just adding to stuff that's like going to waste bins.
Welcome to Thrift Hub. This is where we have a curated selection of secondhand books, clothes, and vinyl records and more. 买二手货就是买人家用过的东西，但不代表那些东西是非常破旧的，有时候也能买到好像像新的一样的东西。This is a dress from Diane von Fosterberg. It's a Belgian fashion designer brand and it's made of 100% silk. You can sometimes find rare and out of print books like this one called Film in Sweden. So this is a vintage book that's still in very good condition. So we have this vinyl record by the Beatles. It's a 1976 Japan pressing.
So first, we carry rework tops. So these tops are like made from like old products that were remade into corset tops. Yeah. Okay, and then we got our $10 and our $5 stuffs. Personally, my favorite things here will be like, okay, I really love this brand. It's called Big Dogs. So whenever you see a Big Dog shirt, right, at the back is always something funny. All of these clothes that you see here are all chosen by us when we go to our supplier's place. Yeah, so everything is handpicked.
东南亚二手服装市场规模约10亿美元，其中新加坡市场近年来发展迅速，规模达2至3亿美元，位居东南亚首位。
日本最大的二手店开到新加坡啦！
看好新加坡市场的潜力，日本知名二手品牌连锁店 Second Street 于今年4月底在乌节路开设了本地首间旗舰店。二手衣物究竟有何魅力？
I think for a lot of people nowadays, like especially the youth, right, like they don't really vibe with like pop culture or pop like aesthetics or pop or pop
countercultural.
Yeah.
It's so much better to buy from thrift stores because it's a lot more sustainable than if I were to buy from like Shopee or Shein.
因为我喜欢那么60年代、70年代的音乐，新加坡很难找这样的音乐，所以我来这里找。
年轻人，喜欢到二手店买东西。第一就是能找到很独特的东西，就是好像一手店找不到的那些款式啊。第二就是比较便宜，所以好像我们年轻人刚刚开始做工嘛，所以也没有说太多钱可以花，所以买二手货是一个比较节省的方式。年轻人也现在比较重视环保，所以比较有环保意识。
If you go and buy a t-shirt outside, it can cost like $30 to like $100. And if you buy it at a thrift, it can cost like $5 and the quality is about the same.
这股二手风潮不仅让本地二手品牌店 Refresh 在过去3年内实现销售额翻倍增长，也催生了一批新的创业者。热衷于旧物的年轻人，例如徐佳玉和 Ian Tu， 便将爱好与商业结合，与友人合创二手品牌店。
Okay, personally, I've never bought secondhand before. I used to wear a lot of fast fashion. Like my parents walk into like malls and just buy from the boutique shops. Around 2023, the end of 2022, I got interested in thrifting because I went to Malaysia and then I came across a whole thrifting convention and I was looking to buy clothes. So I went in and then I realized like all the clothes were like $8 or like $4 or like $2 and they all looked like really good. It was like things I was looking for and I didn't have to spend like a ton of money on it.
我从小我的父母都很注重环保，也常常买二手货，所以这也启发了我对二手货的兴趣。那我上大学时我就读环保学，我们住在宿舍时，我看到很多同学就是好像把旧课本啊、他们不穿的衣服啊等等东西，都自己在同学之间有做买卖，所以我们是觉得其实二手货是有个市场的，人家不会嫌弃二手货，甚至也喜欢购买二手货。我们的二手产品都是从我们的客户来的。就是他们把他们家里旧的东西拿过来，换我们店里的点数，然后这些点数能在我们店里买其他不同的产品。如果我们不接受他们的东西可能太旧了不能卖，我们就会再循环。
Drift 除了实体店，也通过线上销售，并结合人工智能，准确发布物品细节，以赢得客户信任。
从我们的顾客收集那些他们的旧东西时，都需要分类啊，需要定价，需要好像拍照放上网上，对吗？这些都是很费力费时间的东西，所以我们就是用科技来帮我们提高效率，让这整个过程变得更简单、更容易。
We carry whatever is trending in the current market for people like myself, like youths. We carry a lot of baggy jeans. We carry jerseys, we carry graphic tees, like woman Y2K tops, just like clothes that were popular in the 2000s.
Hi, come get stock for our thrift store in Thailand.
We'll fly to Thailand or like we'll fly to Malaysia and then we'll go to the warehouses and pick out each piece individually. Like we try bringing in as much branded things as possible like Polo Ralph Lauren and like Nike, and we try to sell it as low as we can sell it to survive.
We're gonna have our crazy warehouse. There'll be so many people.
从举办仓库特卖到开实体店，威尔善用社交媒体吸引年轻消费群体，开业3个月便已回本。
Our sales can go from 10,000 to about 15,000. I think we're all constantly on social media, so we're all constantly scrolling to see what's the next biggest trend. I think there's always room for thrifting in Singapore because of the price and because of the quality.